back to a Chandler's channel. I'm Tracy with your intuitive weekly reading for July 7th through 13th, 2014. Hi guys, it'll be amazing if I get through this without any interruptions because my kids are home for the summer, right? And even though you say like, I'm recording now, you know, don't come and bug me. And the minute I was about to record, the phone rings and it's one of their friends. And then I say, okay, take it in the back and go talk. And then they come to the door and they're like coming out. Well, they want to know if I can do. So bear with the mama bear aspect. So we'll see how it goes. If I can get through this. I've asked for 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get 10 minutes. Okay. I always touch back on the previous week before I go get Whitehawk and consciously channel him for our upcoming week. And last week it was about the rainbow of our life and that the rainbow will find us. Don't look so hard for it, and that sometimes we have to go through a little rain, or there has to be a storm for our rainbow, for us to find our rainbow, or for our rainbow to appear. So that's kind of the metaphorical aspect, but the fun literal aspect was that I had a rainbow over my home last night, and then I just had a friend who messaged me and said they had a double rainbow on their lake. So that's the literal aspect, right? I always talk about the mystery of the messages, and it always comes across as more than one meaning, and it can have a collective meaning for everybody, but it can also have individual little meanings, and it's amazing to me the way that works, but I realize that's how it works, and I'm helping to create the awareness with you guys to see how it works as well. Okay, so let's jump in and see what Whitehawk has to say about the week ahead, just in case I get disturbed. Okay. Indeed. Excuse me. What can one say about the week ahead that has not been said many times before, my friends? And it's not that I mean to be redundant or boring, as much as it simply is that I'm teaching you how energy ebbs and flows. And this week we are still in a bit of an ebb. And when I say ebb, I mean there will still be a bit of a disconnectedness and offness. It will not flow as well. There will be much interruptions. There will be flub ups, so on and so forth is what I'm sort of saying to you children. Now, I know that you all have been waiting patiently for the energies to pass. And you have been very, very good about it, understanding that, well, you know, this is happening and I have to go through it to get to the other side. And you know that since you are all such brilliant students. But this week will remain the same, but with a wee difference. And the difference is that you will be that much closer to that which you have been desiring. Now, I know you're all saying, you say that all the time. But I do, because it's not like it just arrives right on your path. You have to inch closer and closer and closer to get there. So that's why I say you are that much closer. You are certainly closer than you were last week, and much, much closer than you were a month previous. And you are learning so much, and you are growing so much, and you are changing so much throughout this process, that if you were to look back to even a year ago, you would see such a huge difference, and you could say to yourself, oh my goodness, I've come so far, instead of looking how far it is to get where it is that you're going still. Much in the same way that a child bothers their parent in the car and says, are we almost there yet? Right? And he's winking at you guys and laughing. You are there more so than you ever have been, children. But we still have some disconnect and offness to go through, for those energies have not completely passed yet. But they shall. The good news is they shall in the following week. So hold on. It is a little less. It's not as heavy or as intense in energy, but it's still sort of very much there. So as you travel through this week, and indeed your rainbows did find you, I do believe, he says, now it is just a matter of, well, is the rainbow ride as smooth as it could have been? Perhaps not, but the rainbow is there. It is just now a matter of gliding down the rainbow to your destination. So continue to look for it. Don't look for it hard. When I say look for it, allow it to arrive on your doorstep and wonder. Perhaps wonder is a better word. To wonder when it will arrive on your doorstep. Do not open the door every day hoping that it will be on your doorstep, for then for sure, I assure you, it will never arrive on your doorstep. For indeed, that is exactly how it works. So children, keep moving through this arduous energy, but a little lessening than the weeks before, knowing that indeed you are doing a good job and you have learned so much and you have come so far, my friends, and indeed that you will continue on your path and in your journey to a place where you belong. God bless, children. I am so pleased that you arrive with me here every week. God bless. God bless. And Ohio Silvery goes off on his horse. Thank you, Whitehawk. So that was kind of a message of support and guidance for us, that we're in the right direction. And you know, energies don't change so drastically so quickly. I mean, the weather can sometimes, and that might be in the collective consciousness that there's been a huge shift. But energy does kind of ebb and flow, and we're in an ebb, as he said. So watch for the offness in the week and for your rainbow to possibly appear on your doorstep. But don't be obsessive about it. It's kind of like for those of us who used to have a phone, right? If you waited by the phone for that boy or that girl to call, yeah, it never happened. It always happened when you're out living your life, right? So go out and live your life and your rainbow will find you. So our next intuitive weekly reading, yes, is our intuitive log. And I'm going to do it on affirmations, so please join us for that. If you haven't liked me on Facebook yet, or followed me on Twitter, or added me on ago.Plus, please do, for indeed I did post the picture of the rainbow that did arrive just above my house the other night. All right, guys, take care. Go find that colorful life of yours, and we'll see you back here on Thursday. Subscribe if you already haven't, and don't forget to ask your question for Ask Tracy. It's just in any comment box of any video you watch. I will get it. I'm alerted when I get comments. All right. God bless. I'm Tracy for Chandler's Channel.